Hello and welcome to your reading for Friday, March 27th. And if you haven't had an opportunity to see me before, my name is Trish. And if you've been guided here, there's likely some messages here for you. And I'm going to start off the reading with some messages from the universe. Let's see what messages from the universe for March 27th. It's actually my eldest son's birthday today. Okay, so what is happening here? So, the first one comes out. Live your life to its fullest potential. Let go of the need for approval from others. Live up to your own expectations and no one else's. No more selling yourself short. Keep moving forward. You got this. Nice. And your time is coming. Everything is coming together for you, but you must meet the universe halfway. Hold only a vision of bright and happy, of you being bright and happy with yourself and with successful outcomes, and don't allow for fears or insecurities to stand in your way. Okay, well, let's get some tarot and see what messages are here for the collective today. Okay. So the first card coming out is the Six of Swords. So, so the overall energy is about, holding that ideal vision in your mind and being happy with that vision, that soon, you will have a successful outcome. Income's good too. Anyways, the Six of Swords is what's coming out first. And the Six of Swords is about moving away from things that no longer serve you and moving into calmer waters. So with the swords energy, it is about mental clarity. And so it is about leaving things behind that no longer serve you, right? So Six of Swords. And then we have the Death card coming out after that. So the Death is about transformation. So it looks like you've left something recently that really was no longer serving you, something that was really kind of turbulent, and it was not fulfilling, and so you needed something, a new transition, something to move forward with, and that's what we see here with this Death card, that you have taken that risk to make this change in your life. Coming out after that Death card, we have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is about, maybe regret or some resentments that you might have, emotionally, about things that maybe didn't work out the way that you would have liked them to, or maybe you felt rejected even, because the Five of Cups can also be a feeling of being left out in the cold. So, moving on into this new transition, so you moving away from something that no longer served you. You went through a transformation when you walked away from those things that no longer served you, and you might, when I look at this Five of Cups, because that Five of Cups, that man is kind of looking to the past, right? So so we have the Six of Swords and the Death card, and then this guy is sort of looking in the back here. So so maybe there has been some feelings about possibly going back. Did I make the right decision? Am I going to regret moving away from those things? But just know that it is because of this transformation that you're feeling this way. Because change is not easy, and no doubt we question the decisions that we make in our lives sometimes, especially if it's a big one. Like, I do feel like this is a really big transformation, and I'm also saying that because of the times that we're in at this time. Lots of things are changing in our world, the way that we see the world, the way that we know the world. So maybe there is a little bit of apprehension regarding this transformation about whatever it was that you left. But know that this is your destiny with the Wheel of Fortune, because the Wheel of Fortune is coming in right after that Five of Cups. And so, the wheel has turned now. There's no going back. So you may want to look back at whatever it was that you left, but know that this is your destiny. You've made a choice and a decision, and at this moment in time, we won't even bother looking back here, because what's coming for you, this Wheel of Fortune, is a destiny, a way of looking at things in a much more successful and bountiful way. The Wheel of Fortune is about, closing out that cycle and starting this new cycle. Let me just see if I can get, yeah, so it's good luck and a life cycle change is what it's saying here in terms of that Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the world, the world coming up right after that. So it is about completion. So very interesting with this world coming up. It's about being fulfilled, feeling whole, and leveling up. So it is your destiny to level up. This is what is happening here. So you don't need to look back. There is absolutely no reason to look back, because this is your destiny. Your destiny is about luck. It is about fulfillment, and it is about, stepping up onto this higher timeline. This is what's happening for you. It's in the works. It's going. It's on its way here. Because when I look at these are like our past cards, so this is like further past, and this is more recent past. So you moved away from something, you've made this transformation, you kind of went, I'm not really sure how I feel about what I just did there. I just really threw away everything from the past that I've been working on for such a long time. But what Spirit is saying is, don't worry, luck is on your side. You've actually stepped into the destiny. You've heard the call. You've heard Creator, asking for those people to come forward, the ones that are going to lead the way. And you've answered this call. I feel like I say this a lot. And with that world, it is about fulfillment. It is about wholeness. It's about accomplishments, and moving into this next cycle. So really exciting stuff. I love this. Right after that, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So the Ten of Pentacles is about leaving a legacy. So whatever it is that you're working on, this is not only about generational wealth for yourself, but it's generational wealth beyond. So all of your generations coming up, whatever kind of legacy that you are bringing in terms of this destiny with the World card, it's going to bring you a lot of abundance, and a lot of abundance for generations to come. And then the final card here is the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is about this self-imposed prison of the mind where we can get caught up in overthinking, and allowing for our thoughts to get away from us. But as you see, this woman, she is standing around these 8 swords and has the ability to cut the ropes that are surrounding her. So it can also be about, taking that time too. So, maybe you're feeling a little indecision here as well. Okay. But know that this beautiful legacy is coming for you. The Eight of Pentacles is the only card here that, I wouldn't say negative, but, is a little bit limiting. But I think I'm going to get some more tarot on that. Let's get some more messaging for the collective. So the first couple of cards that have come out here are the Ace of Swords here, which is about truth, clarity, and the Two of Swords, which was about indecision, and trusting your intuition when making this decision. So when I look at these two things, you know, it is coming into my recent past here with the Six of Swords, where you decided to move away from things that no longer serve you. It was like, wow, clarity, boom, it happened just like this. You actually recognized that you needed to solve your problems. You needed to get the heck out of whatever it was that you were in. It was like, boom, clarity, breakthrough. And then, so you had this sense of clarity here. And then we have the Two of Swords, where it was where it was like kind of, you know, you were going through a transitional moment with this Death card, right? So, so things might have seemed like they slowed right down and that you weren't doing too much, but it was all just about restoring your own peace as you were going through this transformation. And then the Five of Cups, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles, it is the slowest moving knight in the deck. So it is about a slow opportunity, something that will provide some financial stability for you. And it's about this methodical approach to whatever it is. So so as you were going through that transformation, you just sort of like took that time to find this peace within you. With that Five of Cups here, and this Knight of Pentacles, you know, you took the time to be patient with yourself and to really, you know, take one step at a time. So even when you were feeling unsure and you were looking back at the past and really not wondering if you'd made the right decision, you couldn't help but feel the hope of the future, you know, this offer that you'd been given and that you have received, something that you knew was going to give you some really nice stability. So that is what I see there. You took that methodical approach of one step in front of the other. And then we move into the present moment here with this Wheel of Fortune. And what's coming up is the Seven of Wands. And what this is saying here is that, you know, no competition, challenges, you know, struggles, but it can also be, you know, about holding your ground, about, you know, standing in your own power here. This perseverance, this defense, and because you have persevered, you've stood your ground, you know, and this is where we're at here in this present moment, where that wheel of destiny is turning here for you, and it's you've held on, you've done your job. So this is where we're at right now in this present moment, where you stood your ground, you defended your point of view, your status, whatever that is, and you will be rewarded for it. When we move on into the World card here, we have the Judgment card. And so I'm not surprised to see this. So this was about, you know, stepping up into this newer or higher level timeline. So, or almost like you have accomplished this, whatever it is on this timeline. And now that Wheel of Fortune and the world is stepping you up into this higher level of learning, I guess. And it was because, you know, the spirit or creator or the angels called for anyone who wanted to come forward here to make this change, to do this higher learning, and you answered this call. And I just love that that this comes out, this Judgment card is coming out underneath the world, because it is about awakening your purpose in life, and you're answering the call. So you're looking at, you know, a self-assessment, and rejuvenating a whole new path, right? This a path of rejuvenation here, a lot of fire, and you know, stepping up to the plate here. Beautiful, awesome. And then the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords here. So let's get some more details around those last two cards, Spirit. Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, if we can get more information. There and here. So the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Page of Cups, where it says, don't let your emotions get in the way here, right? So just be sweet and kind to yourself. You know, use your intuition when guiding here. And we see this fish in the cup. So I feel like there is an opportunity here. So there's an opportunity coming forward that is, you know, with the fish that symbolizes abundance. And we have the Ten of Pentacles with this here. So there's going to be something coming forward, you know, so it might be a new inspired idea that you have that is going to create this this new opportunity for you. And then under that Eight of Swords, we have the Devil. We have the Four of Wands, so that's about the commitment or the marriage card. And then we have Justice, so a lot of truth, clarity, balance coming in with this Justice cards. And this is coming in underneath this Eight of Swords. So the Devil is about, you know, toxic behavior, really. And with it showing up here with the Justice cards about using your intuition as a moral compass, and having that commitment to your own truth and your own clarity, your own balance and fairness within yourself. Like, I do believe that you are committed. This is what this says here to me, is that you know, be ready for this opportunity that you have worked so hard at. You know, because this justice is coming in for you, and that any kind of toxic behavior will be left in the past, that this no longer has an influence over you. And, you know, it is coming in underneath the Eight of Swords, that self-imposed prison of the mind, you know, and it can be around like how we allow for our thoughts to just kind of run away on us, right? But what I see here is that you are completely committed to what it is that you've been working for. And with this Justice card, is you are absolutely going to get it. This balance, this clarity and justice that are coming in as well. So you are moving, you know, none of this toxic behavior, if it's toxicity from others around you, or even if it's, you know, something that you're trying to battle within yourself, your shadow side, you are absolutely committed to your intuition and using that moral compass to bring into fruition what you want to bring into fruition. Awesome. Okay, let's get maybe a few of the clarifying life situations, and then I think that will be your message for today. So March 27th, lots of good luck coming in for you here. You're on a new timeline, is what I see, and you see the truth, the balance, and the clarity, simply because you stood your ground. Absolutely. So we have fulfill promise. Stay committed to your path, for each step forward brings you closer to your destined fulfillment. Right? What was I just saying? Here's your destiny. You stood your ground, and this is what it's saying. Stay committed to your path, you know, because the promise will be fulfilled for you because of this work that you've done. And then the vortex of change. Engage with the vortex of change, where energies swirl in transformative dances, molding anew. So we have the vortex of change here. That's where you're at. You're in this vortex. You're leveling up. When I think of that vortex, I think of these two cards, like this circular, you know, here we are, Wheel of Destiny, and then boom, you're into this higher timeline, the world. You've accomplished this thing, heading right into your Ten of Pentacles with this beautiful new emotional opportunity that you have coming your way here with this Page of Cups. So that is your reading for today. Thank you so much. If there's anything there that resonated, please comment and let me know. I do like to hear from anyone who's listening. So take good care, and until next time.